like constellations. They remind me that this life.
My name is Yonim and my boyfriend is John Jungkook. We are in a relationship from past 2 years. I'm so happy with him. He loves me a lot and cares so much about me. We are living together since 6 months now. He works in a multinational company, so he always has a lots of work pressure. But somehow he manages time for me. We live together but never shared any physical relation more than just kissing and a little bit of makeout. We both were very happy together, but from last 2 months, everything has changed. Jungkook spends most of the time in his office, talks less with me. We didn't even hang out in a while. I miss my old cookie. I don't know what happened to him. I was waiting for my cookie to come home as it is already 8 p.m. Suddenly door hung open showing a very beautiful face but totally exhausted due to workload. Baby! Rain had jumped into his arm. Jungkook held her tightly, not wanting to make her fall. Hey, Yunik shrugged his coldness, still hugging him. How was your day? Good. Yonim couldn't bear all the pain she had in her heart. She couldn't accept her boyfriend this rude to her. Cookie, urge of crying. Jungkook looked at her but stayed silent and went to his couch. Yonim just decided not to speak anything now as he was already tired. Yonim gave him a glass of water. Jungkook took the glass from her hand. He looked at Yonim, who was on urge of crying because of Jungkook's behavior toward her. He couldn't take it and just threw the glass of water away hardly. The glass broke into hundreds of pieces, just like Yonim's heart. Yonim flinched at the sudden action of Jungkook and covered her ears with her small hands. Jungkook looked at Yonim and said, "Let's break up." Straight face. Yonim couldn't believe what she heard, so she repeated, "What?" Jungkook, "I want a breakup. Can't you hear at once?" Yonim eyes started watering. "But why?" "Because I can't live with you." Cook, what happened? Did I do something wrong? I am not in a mood in giving any explanation. Just leave. His voice cracked and his eyes started watering a little. Please, Cook, tell me. I can't live without you. How can you do this to me? I love you. I know you love me too. I don't love you. Just get out. Yonem looked at his eyes. She saw how painful it was for him to say those words, but she really wanted to know the reason behind it. She can see it clearly that how much junk Yonem was the first girl in his life, so there was no way he loved someone else. Please, Yonem, leave. I will. Straight face. Yonem went out of the house. Jungkook saw her walking out, so he immediately closed the door and went to his room. I came out of the house as I want to know what he's hiding from me. I know he loves me. Then what is bothering him so much? Yonem has all the extra keys of Jungkook's house as he trusts her more than anything. Yonem never used those keys before, but today she has to. Yonem stayed inside Jungkook's house and all the lights were off. Jungkook was nowhere, so she immediately went upstairs into his room. I was in front of Jungkook's room. I heard some sobbing sound, so I immediately opened the door with my extra keys and without making any sound, I saw Jungkook sitting on the bed, crying so hardly. My heart started aching so bad seeing him in that condition. I love you, Yonem. I love you so much. Crying mess. I know, baby. Please don't cry. Why did you ask me to leave when you love me that much? Murmured to herself. After some time of more crying, Jungkook wiped his tears and went near the big dressing mirror. He stared at the mirror for some time and immediately his body started shaking and his veins popped out. Yonem couldn't understand anything as why he was doing such weird things. She was afraid to know something worst. Jungkook looked at himself in the mirror for a few seconds before falling down on his knees. Do you really think your name will love you after knowing your truth? Laughing sarcastically. Which truth? Your name's eyes shed tears, looking at her boyfriend's condition. No girl will ever love you, Jeon Jungkook. You can never have your family. You will die alone. No girl will ever love you. Yeonmi was unable to understand anything. Neither she could watch Jungkook in that condition. So she immediately ran towards him, kneeling down to the level of her love. Cook, baby, please don't cry. Tell me what happened. Yeonmi said, hugging his broken self. Jungkook stopped crying and tried to push Yeonmi. But this time, she was definitely not leaving without her answers. So she hugged him more tightly, making him calm. Jungkook struggled more, trying to break the hug, but feeling Yeonm's warmth against his body, he stopped struggling and hugged her back softly. He knew he needed to answer the things now, as Yeonm was not going to live without her answer. He snuggled into her neck before speaking. Few days ago, when I was sleeping, suddenly my body started aching badly. I was feeling like my lower abdomen will burst any second. He sniffed, continuing. I was not able to stand. You were also not there. I feel like I cannot leave anymore. Jungkook's voice trembled. She broke the hug and looked straight into his eyes, giving him assurance that she's listening to him, whatever the thing is. He continued, it made me very scared. So, after gathering some strength, I went to a doctor. After doing all the necessary checkups, he said I had undergone some infection in my lower body. Yeonam again hugged him tightly, as at this point of time her eyes were blood red due to the pain her love was in. I can't be the father, Yeonam, he said. I was infertile. I can't have a family, Yeonam. Both of them were in no place to control the tears anymore. There were no words to calm their broken souls at this point of time. The only thing to soothe them was themselves for each other. After some more of crying, Jungkook immediately broke the hug, standing up. Yeonam, please leave. I am not good for you. See, I am not even a man. You deserve someone better. He was about to leave, but he stopped as Yeonam held his wrist tightly and shouted her legs out. Who are you to decide who I want in my life and who is better for me? She left his wrist and pushed him tightly. You are no one, Jeon Jungkook. No one, you stupid pig. I hate you. I hate you. She kept punching his chest with her fist. Your name, I. She cut him in between. Please, Cook. I can't live without you. I want you. Only you. It doesn't matter if you can make me pregnant or not. I want you. Just you. You are best man to me. Please don't push me away. I can't live without you. Please. Janku was unable to say anything. It was like it did not matter to her a bit. She cannot be a mother because of him. Being with him will take her best blessing. But she was just furious and he did not share his pain with her and decided to part ways without discussing anything. But now he was not going to leave this golden chance to be with his love and share all the pain together. He just hugged her tightly and kissed her forehead. He was thankful to God for sending Yurnim in his life. Now he believes the sentence everyone says. If God takes something from you, he will give back something more nicer. Thank you for reading. Your time means a lot to me.